So Nick Young, every time he speaks, something just come out of his mouth, which is just funny. Listen, like, okay, you know your time because you made it in the NBA, but you might be an MVP. You got robbed last year. God, how confident is this guy? Is it just arrogance, or what is this up with this guy?
He's an idiot.
Thank you, Kevin. Okay. Go ahead, Kevin, if you can possibly.
Somebody I'd like to hear stop talking. Skip Bayless. For the love of Jesus, shut up. You backtrack on so many things and you contradict yourself so much that you need to go read your fucking Twitter from months ago before you say something because you're saying a complete reverse of what you said before. Just shut up. Shut up.
You done, Kev?
Shut up.
I think he's done.
Okay, now.
I was gonna give mine a tie, but Kevin took one of them. We need to get first take taken off the air. Stephen A. Smith, shut the fuck up.
There, we got both of them.
You have no right to talk about domestic abuse and say a woman should not provoke a man to hit her. I don't know how you still have a job after those statements. You crucified Donald Sterling, but then you defended him earlier in the year. Stephen, you're embarrassing everybody. You're supposed to be an educated man, but you come off as no more than a freaking corner-slinging street dog. Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless need to shut the hell up.
Me and John got this taken care of.
Oh, my Lord. All right, on the opposite end, next award. Interview of the year. This is not the individual interview of the year because we all know which one would win that. Richard Sherman. It's the person you love to hear talk. You love watching the interview. You love hearing him speak. Who is your interview of the year, Cortez?
I was going to go with Rich Sherman, but since I've been put on the spot to change it up a little bit, who I love to hear interview, as far as I love to hear talk, Greg Popovich is one of the guys I like to hear on the interview since I got changed up like that. He is just so straight to the point. You really don't know what he's going to say. You kind of know what he's going to say, but you don't know how he's going to say it. But I want to commend him on the best interview of the year where he did with Craig Sager.
Yep.
I want to say that was amazing. He said, I don't want you here, but I want to wish your dad great health and grace yourself. Come back. We miss you and hope you come on the sidelines. That, to me, was the most heartfelt that I was just watching the interview. It brought me, I got chill bumps talking about this right now. So, but Greg Popovich is a mastermind of trolling somebody. And I
got you a bigger mastermind of trolling people.
Uh-oh.
Kevin, who's your interview of the year?
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, you took one of mine.
I appreciate it.
What? So how do you feel about today?
I appreciate you asking.
So what do you think about the game that you rushed today?
I appreciate it.
Do you think y'all could have did anything on the other side of the ball?
I appreciate you asking about my stomach.
So that basically is his whole problem.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. All right. Go ahead.
I appreciate you people listening.
You got the lines. You got the lines of Marshawn Lynch. You got Craig Sager. I love NFL interviews because I believe the NFL stands for not functionally literate. But my favorite interview as of late has been RG3 because I've never heard anybody say nothing but say so much saying nothing. So Robert, how was the game today? Well, I'm not really sure. I think my team needs to step up and get on my level. But I threw 4 picks, but 3 of those picks weren't my fault. The ball was tipped. I'm just not getting to my second and third read. Really? Robert Griffin III was my interview of the year. Marshawn Lynch was going to be – it came between Marshawn Lynch and RG3. But if Marshawn Lynch is the king of one words, RG3 is the king of saying a lot and not saying nothing.
Honorable mention, Jameis Winston. We strong. We don't know what we strong, but we strong. We strong and we strong.
Like I said, man, NFL, not functionally literate.
We strong.
All right, now we're going to go to high school.
Before you do that, I gotta say.
Be strong.
We gotta do Richard Sherman. Just gotta do a cameo of Richard Sherman. Go, Kevin.
What?
The Richard Sherman interview. We just gotta do a cameo.
How dare you come at me with that boy?
I'm talking about Crabtree.
You come at me. You try me with a sorry receiver.
What are you talking about? Crabtree. I'm talking about Crabtree.
I do love the commercial. A fan with Damon Wayans Jr.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to prove to you that I'm the best.
LOB.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Right.
Go to your next question.
Let's go to the next two. We're going to talk about fashion. Go with best dress.
Best dress. I'm going to go with best dress. You know what? LeBron got some style. I know he's a little Devo and everything like that. But I see him come to the style real clean up. And yes, today is his birthday. So happy birthday, LeBron. You get an award for best dress.
Oh, you're 30 and you're not playing because your knee's sore.
So LeBron go for best dress. I go from there. Do you want to go? You want me to go into my worst dress?
No, we'll do worst dress next. Okay. Kevin?
Best dress?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm going to go with Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, very nice.
Dwayne Wade got some style. Got his own bow tie company, socks, all this stuff. Got some style.
And we claiming pause on this because we are 3 straight.
Yes.
We just want to get that out of the way. But go ahead, John.
3 straight what?
Men.
Man, tight.
My all-time favorite, my best dress, y'all might not agree with, but he's my best dress for longevity. By longevity means he's been probably dressing like this since he was about 17. Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Talk about just not caring. Coming out, he looks like the 17-year-old kid his mom made him put on a shirt and tie to go to his cousin's wedding.
So hold on, that's your best dress?
Yeah, just because he looks like he's been doing this since he was 17. Like his mom bought him a shirt and tie when he was 17.
He's consistent.
And he just continued to wear the same tie. It's so horrible, it's good. You know what I mean?
He's consistent.
Okay. So since you go with your best dress, Tim Duncan is my worst dress. How you wear saggy jeans or polo and they one of the baddest chicks in the game wearing that? What he be wearing? It look like one of the best power forwards in the game should not be dressing like that.
You know what? Hey,
no.
Hey, Cortez.
Look at this. He's like a caveman come up the street. He's got an oversized button-down polo
Compared
shirt.
to who I got for worst dress, he dresses like a GQ model.
Cortez. Tim Duncan's got 5 reasons why you don't give a crap.
Exactly. He can dress. Why'd you put Tim Duncan dressed? Look, he's the 5th worst dressed athlete.
Will you look at some of these clothes?
He looks he looks like what I would wear.
This is
I can't
terrible.
call him wear a dress because this is what I would wear.
But he is a millionaire. He is a millionaire.
If I was a millionaire, I'd still be wearing the same shit.
Well, I would say you'll be worst dressed because you have some money. That is horrible.
Who's your worst dress?
Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick. Yeah, you're right. It kind of looks like Bill Belichick has not changed his clothes. Like he's wearing the same thing he wore on practice Friday on Sunday.
Yep, he has not changed one bit, and that's why he's the worst dressed. Because I don't really think he changes during the week.
My worst dress, honestly, is because it comes from the NBA, and it's because he tries too hard to be chic. And that is Russell Westbrook. The glasses,
No, that is.
He's trying too hard, man. If you're trying to draw attention to what you're wearing, you're trying too hard. Russell Westbrook gets my worst dress.
I think it's different. It's unique. I don't think it's bad though.
Honorable mention goes to Spencer Haas's Christmas suit.
That was horrible.
That was the greatest Christmas suit ever.
We're gonna change that worst dress to the Craig Sager Award because nobody mentioned him. Call worst dress the Craig Sager Award.
Yeah,
he wears suits. I'm going, what the hell does he have? Really?
Where did he get it? That's what I want to know sometimes.
All right. Next one we're gonna go with, man. They kind of come up together. We're gonna start out with disappointment of the year.
Disappointment of the year.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take Kevin's Miami Heat. I really thought, they made it back. There was a 4-time, going back to the NBA Finals. Mm-hmm. That's unheard of for an NBA team nowadays. Very impressive. I was expecting another classic series. I picked the Spurs to win in 7. But I was expecting another classic series. And I know Kevin probably took, because this is his team. He knows his team better than I would. But just seeing that disappointing, that I don't know, it didn't seem like the Miami Heat team that was there the year before, the last 2 years that won it. It looked like a different team, a different mindset. But I was very disappointed. I thought Miami was going to definitely give them a run for their money and possibly go ahead and win it because the Spurs was favoring this series.
Yeah.
But that's my disappointment of the year. I just thought they could have been one of the team that, on the top of the mountain that do that three-peat.
Yeah.
But that's me. I don't know if Kevin want to agree with that. But yeah, I see what you guys say.
My disappointment of the year is going to watch the Super Bowl and thinking we were actually going to have something competitive this year and watching the Denver Broncos get the crap beat out of them. See, you take my team, I'll take yours.
All right, my disappointment of the year is on a bigger scale, I believe.
The halftime.
All the years of watching college basketball, I would have thought the year with 4 unconventional number 1 seeds being Florida, Virginia, Wichita State, and Arizona, one of them could make it to the Final Four and give me something to root for. However, it was a great college basketball tournament, but my disappointments of the year were the number 1 seeds in the NCAA tournament.
One of them made it.
Yeah, but what did they do when they got there?
Oh, we lost, but we made it.
I was excited that it wasn't your Duke, Kentucky, Kansas, the usual suspects, North Carolina. I was excited. It was 4 unconventional number 1s, and not one of them ended up cutting down to that.
No, but we made it.
And once again came down to the usual suspects.
UConn and Kentucky.
Exactly.
But we made it.
All right, upset of the year.
Oh, you mean disappointment, right? Disappointment of the year, because you did upset. Oh, yeah, upset of the year.
This was disappointment. Now upset of the year.
Okay, upset of the year. Okay. All right, upset of the year. I'm going with my Denver Broncos. I'm going with their record. They had the best passing offense, 55 passing touchdowns, breaking Brady's record in 2007, 5,477 passing yards, passing Breeze by 1 yard. The Broncos' 4 horsemen was in double-digit touchdown. You had Demers with 14, Eric Decker with 11, Walker with 10, Julius Thomas with 12. Marino even rushed for 13 touchdowns that game. 293 passing first downs. 3 games with been 50 points a time in the NFL since 1999.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
The Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. Hold on. Let me finish. Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. 27 rushing yards, 279 passing yards, 1 touchdown, 4 turnovers, and the end result, 43-8.
Defense wins championship.
All right, you done, Cortez?
With the Denver Broncos.
Kevin, upset of the year.
Upset of the year. I'm going with UConn winning it all.
UConn winning it all, man. That's a good one.
I'm going with UConn winning it all because no one thought UConn even stood a chance. So I'm going with UConn winning it all as my upset of the year.
My upset of the year goes to a sport we hardly ever mention.
Baseball?
World Cup soccer.
Oh.
Brazil.
Germany beating Brazil 7-1.
Yeah, that was nasty.
I don't watch the World Cup, but Neymar going down earlier in the World Cup, to see the hearts on the sleeve of the Brazilian fans as Germany thrashed Brazil 7-1. That was my upset of the year. Next one we're going to the heavy hitters, gentlemen. Rookie of the year.
Ooh.
All sports. This entitled All Sports. Rookie of the year.
All right, my rookie of the year is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak from the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm going him as the rookie of the year. This guy can guard all positions on the floor. As a rookie, had a defensive rating of 110. His per 36 so far this year, 15.6, 7 rebounds, 1.5 blocks per game, and 50% field goal shooting. This guy is going to be the truth. Yes, I know they traded Tobias Harris to Orlando and they got robbed on that trade, but they really had nothing to worry about because this kid is going to be, I'm predicting it, he's going to be an all-star in a few years. Milwaukee, the future is bright with you for this guy.
Kevin, your rookie of the year.
My rookies of the year,
God.
the 2014 wide receiver draft class. All of them. Because all of them are badass.
My rookie of the year is in that draft class. Now, the big debate coming in this next month for Rookie of the Year is going to be what? Odell Beckham, Mike Evans. Here's the deal breaker for me. And it's